holding on in arm wrestling. Let's go over a few of those points. You might think it's a controversial opinion at the moment. There's people at one end of the spectrum, there's people at the other end of the spectrum, never hold on, and there's also people that are saying, always hold on, clamp down, try and get the pin. I don't think it's as black and white as that. I think there's a middle ground. There is a middle ground. For example, if you're arm wrestling somebody and their rising back pressure and their pronation, everything's too strong, and you're holding to try and contain that, even though you feel like you're going to get opened up and stuck to the pad, if you're getting opened up like this and your hand's going back and your fingers getting busted open, do not hold on. Do not commit to that. Don't try and suck them back in. It's not going to happen. If it's going to go, if it's starting to go, it's going to go. There's no lane where you can start, clamping your fingers back in. By the time that your fingers have started to bust open and your hands started to bust open, the match is going to go that direction anyway. Okay, so there's no point in you trying to bring it back in and trying to suck them at the pad. It's not going to happen. On the other end of the spectrum, when you are winning the arm wrestling match and someone is trying to slip from you, if you're clamping down on their hand, you are technically the one that's holding on. If you're clamping down on their fingers and they're trying to slip and you can get a good hold of their finger and just sort of exploding hand technique them to the pad or press them to the pad, I think you should do that. I think there's no problem in doing that. I think the people that say never hold on are meaning never hold on to a losing battle. Never hold on as in if you were the opponent that was trying to slip, you should never hold on. You should try to slip if you're getting that, if that's all becoming, if you're on the underside of your hand getting taken off you, your fingers getting clamped down and squeezed upon and chucked to the pad, you should try and slip. So a good example of this is something like Hermes Vitali. Hermes is going backwards, he's trying to get the post, he's going backwards, Vitali is grabbing his fingers, and I think for Vitali, it's not necessarily never hold on, because he's technically holding on to Hermes' fingers there. If you're holding on to someone's fingers, the chances are they're not going to pin you. They're not going to pin you. And if they do start to go, for whatever reason, if they do start to go towards the pin pad and you're worried, you can slip there. And that's an easy slip, because you're the one that's holding on to their fingers, so you can slip. But if you're holding on to their fingers and you are dominating that lane to the point where their arm is about to get pinned to the pin pad because you've got their finger and it's like, you can hold on. You're allowed to hold on. So that's where it gets misconstrued, and I think it gets miscommunicated to a lot of people, because the holding on aspect is people are saying, don't hold on, which technically means, from what I've gathered, don't hold on to the opponent. If the opponent is doing something that is a very dominating action, don't hold on to that, because you might as well slip and try and get into the straps where you might have a bit more purchase, you might have another lane. You might be able to use your, whatever, side pressure, back pressure, lats, a little bit more engaged. You cannot lat drag effectively against a top roller outside of the straps. It's never going to happen, okay? Because you're going to go this way and they're going to go this way and your hand's going to open. And you should slip that. So I think that the people that are saying always hold on are also terribly fucking wrong as well. You shouldn't be holding on to someone that's trying to go backwards or trying to open your hand. That's just stupid arm wrestling. You're asking for your hand to get taken off you, and you're asking for your hand to be hitting the pad and ultimately to lose. If the slip is there, if you've not been fouled, if the slip is there, take the slip. Take the slip. Just take the slip. If you're getting beaten and you're holding on, take the slip every single time. You're going to get a rematch. You're going to get and then you're set for whatever, the straps. And who knows what's going to happen in the straps? Everyone arm wrestles differently, but who knows? Anyway, this is a pretty heated topic. I can totally understand where people are saying, don't hold on, ever. But I don't think that message is getting conveyed properly. I really think that message is, don't hold on when you're in a losing position, or don't hold on to someone that's beating you. That's the. But if you're beating someone, you can hold on. If you take their hand and they try to slip, technically you are the one holding on to their fingers and trying to pin them. So that's where you should hold on. That's where everything is tight, squeezed, and then pin. Good, fine, hold on there. But everything in arm wrestling isn't as black and white as it might sound. So if you follow people that are saying always hold on, I implore you to have a look at different options, aka getting the slip if you're in a losing position. If you're also listening to someone that's saying never hold on, and you're always rooting for that slip, there is a chance that you're going to try and slip because you can't hold on, and someone's just going to push you to the pad, and you might get it. So there's a fine line. But I think, honestly, if you can kind of get that grey area, that middle ground, I think that's where you're going to find the most dominant style of arm wrestling, because it's never as black and white as just don't hold on and always hold on.